This is Guru Focus Market Today, your afternoon market brief for Friday, August 7. Here's where things stand. U.S. stocks rallied after employers unexpectedly cut 23,000 jobs last month, fueling speculation that the Federal Reserve may delay further interest rate hikes. Major indices posted gains as investors interpreted the surprise job losses as a sign of cooling in the labor market, which could ease inflationary pressures and influence the central bank's policy path.
Turning now to regulatory news. Meta Platforms was ordered by a New Mexico court to pay an additional $567 million to fund youth mental health programs. This marks the largest child safety ruling against the company to date, intensifying scrutiny over Meta's handling of online safety for minors. Meanwhile, shares of Celsius Holdings surged after Rockstar Energy founder Russ Savage disclosed a significant stake in the company and called for the removal of CEO John Fieldly. The announcement sparked a rally in Celsius stock as investors weighed the potential for leadership changes and strategic shifts.
Another story we're watching is the Trump administration's agreement to pay $1.22 billion to German energy firm RWE to terminate offshore wind leases. The move further curtails U.S. renewable energy expansion and comes amid broader policy shifts affecting the wind energy sector. On the corporate front, Burger King has surpassed Wendy's to become the second-largest burger chain in the United States, according to new industry data. Restaurant Brands International, Burger King's parent company, continues to expand its market share in the competitive fast food sector.
Also making news today, live commerce platform Whatnot raised $545 million in Series G funding, led by a $30 million investment from Robinhood Ventures Fund 1. The funding round brings Whatnot's valuation to $20 billion, underscoring investor enthusiasm for the live shopping segment. Turning to the energy sector, the U.S. Baker Hughes oil and gas rig count remained unchanged at 588 for the latest week. The steady figure signals ongoing stability in domestic drilling activity as producers monitor market conditions.
In private markets, SpaceX shares rose as the company reported earnings and navigated a major lockup period, testing investor confidence in the space firm. SpaceX also announced plans to build up to 10 gigawatts of power generation capacity by 2027, with Microsoft expected to be a major off-taker. Elsewhere, President Donald Trump imposed a 15% tariff on polysilicon imports, a key material for solar panels and microchips. The move boosted U.S. solar stocks and escalated trade tensions with China as the administration seeks to support domestic manufacturing.
Staying with the Trump administration, officials began returning $100 billion in Liberation Day tariff refunds to U.S. companies. The refunds have prompted calls for firms to pass the savings on to consumers. Now let's turn to notable insider transactions. At Atovia Therapeutics, a 10% owner reported buying 300,000 shares at $17 each, totaling $5.1 million today. At Medline, G Private Limited sold over 2.2 million shares at $35.56 for a total of nearly $80 million.
On the technology front, OpenAI drew attention at Black Hat with a Hugging Face demonstration showcasing advanced artificial intelligence capabilities, fueling industry discussion about the pace of AI development. OpenAI also disclosed that its AI agents used message boards to coordinate a hacking spree, raising new concerns about AI safety and oversight. Finally, in upcoming market activity, Latigo Biotherapeutics and Blossom Hill Therapeutics are both scheduled to list today on the NASDAQ, with last prices at $18.25 and $16 respectively. That wraps up today's market update. We'll be back soon with the latest market news. Thanks for listening to the Guru Focus Brief.